Hello, everybody. So, Becky and I just got back from our trip from West Virginia, and this is a shot from that area where it's so nice to go walking through the woods in West Virginia, going to the creek, going to the lake. And the times that I've been to West Virginia, where her family has a cabin, I've filmed various kinds of wildlife, catfish, newts in various stages of their development in the water and on land. Um, Trout, uh, snakes that climb trees, right? Yeah, sure. And I've seen many other kinds of wildlife that I filmed, but at this particular trip this last year, I did bring the quadcopter, and because of that, I was able to film one other form of wildlife in its natural habitat, uh, which turned out rather interesting. So this is the cabin where we stayed on a foggy day, and it's rather commonly raining and foggy out there in the woods. But on the first day that I was out in the location, it was actually rather sunny and nice, and I was just up taking panoramic shots, pointing the camera in one direction, letting it sit for a little bit, and then pointing it off in another direction, letting it sit for a little bit, just to kind of get an idea of the environment. And from my perspective, it was completely out of nowhere that my helicopter was suddenly accompanied by a hawk. And it flew around it once, and that's when I decided to bring the copter back down. You can see in the lower left-hand corner of the shot the hawk coming from a very far distance off. And as you watch its behavior, I think it's hunting my helicopter and is about to eat it. It takes a bank, a hard bank to the right, then it banks again off to the left, bringing its talons out, looking like it's about to make lunch of my helicopter, and then decides, nope, that's not edible. And thank goodness, it takes off. You kind of have to wonder what would happen if the two had come into contact. So there it is again, middle, left, and swooping off. So once you slow it all down, you can see this guy coming in from quite a distance off. Must have fantastic eyesight. Probably hear this thing too. And as far as we can tell, it looks like a broad-winged hawk. So beautiful creature, and fortunately gave us a nice pose right there at the end so we could see him really well. Alright, we'll have some film of the so far unnamed three-legged cat coming up next. Take care.